tonight. Try and make sure I get the fish in the camera would be good. I'm going to paint in here tonight, sorry, and if I have enough time I will do in here the same colour. I have a shimmery hot pink. I'll just take a little bit out for you to see it on some light there. It's nice. Something that'll stand out anyway. I've got a couple of toothpicks just to how you going, Rob? Just to try and get into the finer side of this, and some of them I might not even be able to get into with this. This might even be too thick, so they'll just have to wait till later. And I've got another colour that I'm playing around with it. Not really think anything I'm going to bring out officially, but just something for me to play around with a bit of a. It's blue and a shimmery yellow mixed together. I was going for a green, but I didn't want this kind of green or that's in the gaps now. Just something that you had that look, and it's got a different look in different lights, kind of thing. So I don't really think I'm going to be. Look, one of my cats is running amok at the moment. So if you hear any noises, it's him. Yeah, I call him the Velcro cat, because wherever I am, if in the house, he is. Not really too sure how visible that colour is standing out at the moment, but in about 10 or 15 minutes it'll look better, because I probably would have done half of it, and you can see. I always try and paint something that's contrast to the other colour that's already there, just to make it stand out. How you going? How is everyone? Wherever you're from, it's night time in Australia. 10 to 9 at night. might be a little bit hard to see there. If you can, if you're on a tablet or a touchscreen computer too, you can just grab the screen and zoom in, see a little bit better. And every now and then I'll probably just go a little bit overboard and get a little bit of the pink on the yellow, and I'll just get to it quick enough, you can wipe it off. Oops. That's what happens when you're using the device you use for business. Getting a business call 10 to 9 at night. Well, it's not just business, it is a friend too as well, but yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. And they won't know that I'm on they won't know I'm on YouTube live because they don't do social media, so yeah, you get that. Just go back along here a little bit. Noticed a bit that I've missed. A lot of the major companies in Australia put all their any shipping to the United States, they put on pause for a month. That month is coming to an end, thankfully. Thankfully for me, as a business that has a stockist in the US, and would like to get stuff straight to them and not have to go via other countries to do it. So it's just a matter of our the companies here getting all of the duties and taxes and stuff, and getting them all loaded into their systems and apps and all the rest of that kind of stuff, you know. So my the particular company that I ship through, they sent me an email today saying that they're this close to being ready to come back. How you going, Ben? How are you? So that's exciting. I had a workaround of getting some products to America without sending to America. I was going to use that workaround, but if the companies here are starting to come back online, then I may just be able to send it straight to the US. I'm not really looking forward to the tariffs and taxes, but you know, it is what it is. It's got to get your products in the country. It's how it is. You either do it or you don't. And I'm gonna do it. Yeah, thank you. There's probably another 5 or 6 lives previous to this of the other paintings. Of this painting, sorry, of it progressing, I should say. These are all Salisbury Crafts colours. Paints are available on a shop app under Salisbury Crafts, of course. Paint textures, refillable. Like, probably got a couple lying around here somewhere. Fish a couple out. There's a bit of yellow. So it gets that, just settles in the bottom like that. It's got a ball bearing in there. It just shakes up. Done. I've been told this colour looks red in some lights. So, and I can see it. I see it in the darker. When I've got my head over the light, I can see the red. But when the light hits it again, it's more of a pink. Like the best way I can describe it is my grandmother's favourite lipstick was that red, the reddy pinky kind of colour, ruby. I'll point it up to the light a little bit, to the camera, a little bit more every now and then so you can see it. On first. Definitely getting warmer here now, and now that winter's over, I'm getting excited for our family fun days with Salisbury Council. We did them last year for the first time, and got told by a lot of the other vendors there that it was actually a very small year. So we were kind of lucky to come on board with a rather moderate amount of people to kind of run us in a little bit, get us a little bit prepared for any years that are going to be have a lot more participants. Last year we provided paint and textures. Paint was very messy. It was very hectic. So we're gonna refine it a little bit this year and have textures. We have we've got a family tree. It's like a piece of paper that's got blank places all over it, and then another piece of paper that's got faces, so they can colour them in and stick them on the family tree. And another I can't remember what the thing's called, but yeah, you go like that with them. They move in and out, and you open them up and the corners, and they got different things written inside them. Got one of those, a couple of those. Yeah, some dot to dots for them to do. It's a intergenerational day. Yeah. It normally is anyway. There's normally heaps of parents floating around and plenty of kids, and see how we go. Sometimes Salisbury Council has a particular piece of paper or pictures that they want, so that they'll provide some sometimes, but more often than not, I don't mind. Salisbury Crafts provides the material. Parents always sit down and have a draw, have a colouring or something. Got some different colours for the kids to play with this year. I'd only been trading for not even a month when I did the first event with Salisbury Council. So products have come a long way since then. Colours, the amount of colours at least, and the amount of colours I got coming up in the next couple of months as well is good. I've got them all made, all lined up, all ready to go. I'm not going to go too crazy and release them. They're just going to be like in probably batches of 4 or something. And I'm still product testing the wood butter. It's going to stay like that for a long time. I really don't have any plans on releasing that until closer to Christmas, and that's as long as I've got all the compliant stuff, so that it's a legal product to be shipped, because it's dangerous. Has to go in dangerous shipping. I found a company that'll ship dangerous goods internationally. They're willing to work with me. They only really work with like freight, like pallets, but they're really happy to work with me because they know the amount is going to increase over time. And that's good, because they're actually called dangerous goods. That's all they specialise in. So. I've made up temporary stickers for my product testers, like that. Just that's not a sellable product, because it doesn't have all the certifications on it, labels and symbols and stuff. It was worth paying for my label guy to make me up some stickers just temporarily, so that I'm not getting them mixed up, because I got 2 different variants. With the lid on, you can't see which variant it is, obviously. It's the wax product. That's a finish. I'm trying to find a piece that I've got it on here. There's a bit of black wood there. Got it on there. I haven't got it on the rings. Oh, there's a bit of colour on that ring there, so it'll probably come up on there. But those two rings there don't have it on it. And it's got 2 coats of the wood butter on it, which doesn't contain any beeswax. But like I said, once I get the, I've got to get my safety data sheet compliance completed, and once that's done, I'm pretty much good to go for shipping, and that includes locally too. I can't even send any to local product testers. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it illegally and just shove it in a box and send it, because if something happens, it is flammable in the end. Yeah, it stands out alright, doesn't it? I've got a really nice bit of wood on my lathe at the moment. I'm really keen to get finished tomorrow. I was too busy to get out there and do it today. It's just a little bit of sanding I need to get out. So there's a bit of there's a bark inclusion on one side of the bowl. There's a bit of tear out straight after that, so I'll sort that out and get a couple of layers of my wood butter, a couple of coats of that on it. Should be finished hopefully. It's the worst thing. The worst thing for me is I hate having a piece on the lathe lingering. I've got a couple of different choices of wood to do next. I've got a nice big chunk of red gum. Nice, very, very dry. It's old red gum. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got it from Sid, but I'm pretty sure it came from Robbo's. So it's been sitting around for a while. It's definitely nice and dry. It's gonna be dusty. That's the worst part about red gum, is the dust. It's very, very rare you get curly C's shavings. There's a woodworkers symposium in Adelaide in November. I don't think it's general woodworking clubs and men clubs or anything like that. It's more University of Australia, Adelaide or something like that. It's at I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong, but it's at a place called Jam Factory. So they make glass products there. I'm expecting a call tomorrow from the chair lady there about some Salisbury Crafts opportunities, like sponsorship or product sponsorship or something. Anyway, the lady said in the email there's lots and lots of opportunities, so have a discussion about that. See what we can do. Try and get my products to probably a community of artists that I generally wouldn't have the chance to. Was probably my main aim. Probably more likely have well, I don't have bottles for samples, so they'll probably just get full bottles, or I'll make up a texture pack. Threads and Timber in the UK, they do a texture pack of Salisbury Crafts colours. So we'll do something like that. Getting a bit messy with this one. That's alright. When I let it dry, I'll just go over it with a slightly damp tissue or kitchen towel or something, and just ever so slightly with a toothpick in between it or something, so just go over the red a little bit, get it off, and then go back over it another coat of yellow. That'll be fine. Trying to be too messy, but it's like the game of Operation. You're going to touch the sides eventually. If you hear any noises, you can probably hear Amber walking around upstairs. Right above my head. Sorry, didn't mean to use that finger per se, but it's right above my head. two different size tins I'll be coming out with. The first size tin will be this one, just a little pocket size one, and then a big one, big boy. These ones are pretty straightforward. I just get whatever nail I've got left in there and just slide the lid off. Pretty straight, pretty easy. Adelaide's definitely come alive this weekend. It's semi-finals or quarter-finals or something. I don't know. For the footy, I don't follow the footy, so whatever. That's in Adelaide at the moment, playing, and the Adelaide 500 V8 supercars started today. I'm pretty sure as well. Yesterday, actually. I think it goes for 4 days. I don't know. I watch it when it's on the telly, but don't go to it or anything. But yeah, the old sleepy Adelaide's come alive this weekend, and it's a straight track. So some of our rather busy roads are now blocked off on a racetrack. Not that Adelaide gets that busy compared to most other states in Australia, but Pretty sure that's what it was on. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit more trickier getting up into these parts here. Not too sure about that one actually. I just have to maybe try and find a bit of wire, or I don't know, try and find something that's really fine, finer than a toothpick. That's going to be interesting. When the months get a little bit warmer, my painting lives will turn more into woodworking lives, and then they'll be painted at the end. Yeah, like I said, it's a little bit messy there, but I can fix that up later. any spots here that I've got a little bit of red, bit of pink on there, sorry, I can go back over with the yellow. Wait till the pink's dried. Give it a couple of days. It definitely stands out. That's good. It should have a similar shimmer, just a different colour to that. Would have taken me nearly an hour to do that. Crazy. One of my friends had his wedding on YouTube, live on YouTube yesterday. That was very interesting. Can't say I've ever been to a YouTube wedding before. It was good to see. Mm. Alright. Probably knock it on the head soon, I think. Don't really don't have much else to do. No, I just farting around and seeing what this pink looks like inside the I'm trying to think of the name now. I've lost it. Blackwood. Doesn't look too bad. It's nice colour. I didn't exactly do the best job inside this goblet. So be surprised at what I did. To be honest, I'm highly allergic to blackwood. Well, I can touch it. I just can't breathe in the dust from turning it. I don't know if this was one of the first pieces that I turned or the last piece that I turned. So there's no way I'll ever be putting this back on the lathe and trying to clean up the inside there. It's just pass, thank you. My face and throat blew up like the elephant man. It was a rather memorable experience, enough to not to do it again anyway, that's for sure. I didn't go to the hospital or anything. I'm a bit stubborn when it comes to that kind of stuff. So that's not too bad in there. That had excuse me, this copper. I don't know if you can see the copper on there. Bit of a slight irritation in there. Anyway, yeah, it had a copper base. Copper. I think that's what it is. Red wine. That's right. It was this colour here, and then that pink over the top. Ready pink, I guess. It just depends what light you're in. Like that. There it is in the cup. Can't see it, Jason. See a little bit better there. No, I don't mind that. Oh, I only painted in there. I just didn't want to waste it. Didn't want to. Get up in the morning, it'll be all dried up in the cup. Paint it on camera would be good. It's not the right brush for this. You need a softer brush. It's too coarse, of course. See? Yeah. About as good as it gets. I'm not colouring anything else with it. I'll end up colouring everything that I can find just to use the paint. Alright, that's pretty close to an hour. Using this terrible brush again. I'm just proving to you, if you haven't got a very big budget, then you're gonna get a certain type of brush. And you can do it. I look like a dog's dinner when it's done. Nah. Like I said, I was just using that paint. So. Alright. I'm going to knock it on the head now. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share it to your mum, you know, all those good things. No? Got a colour here I didn't use, and I'm really not that bothered if it dries out. It does not bother me one little bit. Alright, thank you very much for watching paint dry. If you needed to fall asleep, it'd be the perfect live to watch. No, not bad that. I'll do something about my lighting one day. I'm not going to promise anything, but I've got a tripod. That's a start, eh? Yeah. Well, there you go. Oops, go that way. I haven't looked real hard, but I've looked a little bit. I haven't found the setting for to flip the writing around, like on my screen. It's backwards, which is a bit. This upside down too, eh? Right. Thank you very much for coming, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day, night, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Take care.